All right, for today's episode of foods that I have never had in my entire life, we're going to be trying this chocolate cake cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. All right, let's see how this goes. All right. It might come as a surprise that I have never had cheesecake in my entire life. I've been to the Cheesecake Factory. I normally just eat and I don't have cheesecake. I'm not a big fan of cream cheese, which is the main ingredient in cheesecake. So I've always just kind of avoided it. I like cake. I like desserts and other things like that. It's just cheesecake and the idea that there's cream cheese in the cake just never did it for me. So I always kind of stayed away. But recently I've kind of determined that even when I don't like something like cream cheese, if it's cooked into foods, I actually don't mind it. So I'm assuming this is going to be delicious. I mean, it's just a cake filled with cheesecake and frosting and whipped cream on the side and everything. I'm sure it's going to be great. But I've never had it. My kids and my wife and some friends that were around for my wife's birthday the other day, they had a piece of it, which is why it's like half eaten and whatever. But I did not have any, so this is going to be my first bite ever of having cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. So let's see how it goes. Ooh, that's a... Okay, we'll get some whipped cream on here. Okay, so there's our bite. We got all the different layers, the cheesecake, the normal cake, the whipped cream. Let's see how it is. Of course it's pretty good. I don't know why it wouldn't be good. The creaminess of the cheesecake is a little different when it's in a cake. Obviously I'm used to just like buttercream frosting cake, and then some frosting or whatever on the top. So the cheesecake aspect of it adds a little something different to it, which isn't terrible, but different. We did have to tell our kids that this was just cake and we couldn't call it cheesecake because otherwise we're pretty sure that they wouldn't even have tried it. But once they heard it was just cake, they loved every bite. So yeah, this is pretty good. Like I said, I've never had any of the cheesecakes at Cheesecake Factory, so this is my first one. So I don't know what any of the other types of cheesecake taste like. But yeah, this is pretty solid. I would probably eat this on my own or order it if we ever went out. But yeah, even if you don't like cream cheese or cake, if you don't like cream cheese, this is definitely still worth trying, for sure. Maybe I actually do like cream cheese. I don't know. I've never had cream cheese on a bagel. I've never had cream cheese on its own. It weirds me out. I don't know. So maybe for the next video, I'll just take a big spoonful of cream cheese and see how it tastes. Or I'll put it on a bagel and we'll do it that way. But yeah, Cheesecake Factory cheesecake, pretty good. Not sure why it took me this long to try it. Probably because, I don't like to try things that have weird ingredients that I think I don't like. But yeah, it's pretty good. And if there's any other cheesecakes that you like from the Cheesecake Factory or any other foods you want me to try that you don't think I've tried, believe me, there are a lot of foods that I have not tried. Leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel for more reviews in the future. All right.